thank you for that. Thank you for that. And first of all, I just want to say, just in response to my colleague, Minister Jackman here, that, you know, when he talks about basically looking at the Building Accessibility Act that they have, I'm not certain that we're talking about the same two things when I'm talking about a Disability Act. We have a disability, there's a Disability Act that's in Ontario, for example, that's really, I think they're the leader in the country. And I attended some meetings a short time ago, and they're putting one in place in Nova Scotia. It goes way beyond accessibility on parking lots and buildings. It talks about disability plans for facilities. It talks about training of employees and so on. So I think we may be talking about two different things, and I just want to be quite clear that disability, when we talk about parking, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a more inclusive act. That's what we're talking about. And I would also say that it's fine to say that we have legislation that we need to strengthen, but we need to start enforcing the legislation that we already have, because that's a problem as well.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Does either Mr. McCurdy or Mr. Jackman want to respond to that?
I just want to just a second. I mean, that's exactly what I was talking about. I think right now, the name says it. It's a building accessibility, and that is the premise. What we're doing within our system around disabilities. That's it. That is the act. Now, there's Ontario, Manitoba has moved on, and as he said, Nova Scotia is moving on. So, you know, I would hope that we'd be able to move rather quickly on this, to take a look at the legislation that they've developed in their own jurisdictions, and then you know, take from best practices.
Just briefly, our goal should be to be cutting edge here. Yes. We should be leading in these things, and just the name alone, limited coverage of it, obviously, we got a long way to go to be cutting edge, but that should be our goal.
Thank you.
I gotta say too, we're not too bad. If Earl came in and he didn't have any paper